Thunderstorms are as old as time itself, and so are the gods who control them. This is Pantheon mythology, and these are the gods of thunder from across mythology. If you too want to be thunderous, be sure to check out our clothing brand, Pantheon Apparel. Here you'll find epic designs inspired by mythology, folklore, and legends. We ship worldwide and are rated excellent on Trustpilot. You'll find a link in the description. Right, let's go. Teshub, the god of the Hawaiians, was a force of cosmic rebellion and divine power. Riding atop a colossal bull and wielding a thunderbolt and axe, he commanded the skies with a ferocity that could tame chaos itself. His rise to supremacy is the stuff of legend. He overthrew the primordial gods, Alalu, Anu, and Kumabi, in an epic saga of betrayal, cosmic warfare, and unyielding ambition. Adad, also known as Ishkur in Sumerian tradition, was the Mesopotamian god of storms, rain, and weather. Wielding a thunderbolt and often accompanied by a bull, his sacred animal, Adad's dual nature made him both a life-giver and a destroyer. His worship was widespread across Mesopotamia, with significant temples in cities like Babylon, Borsippa, and Ashur. Adad also played a key role in divination, where weather patterns were seen as his direct communication of the divine will. Tarhunna, the chief deity in Hittite mythology, ruled over storms and weather with undeniable authority. His name comes from the Hittite verb tarkuzi, meaning to conquer or to prevail, which perfectly captures his commanding presence. Like many storm gods before him, Tarhunna carried a thunderbolt and had a bull as his companion, a familiar duo for deities of the skies. Known as the weather god of heaven or lord of the land of Hati, he brought life-giving rains and destructive tempests alike. His consort, the sun goddess of Arena, formed the perfect balance, uniting storm and sunlight to maintain harmony in the world. A god that needs no introduction, Zeus reigned supreme in Greek mythology as the king of gods and men atop Mount Olympus. Armed with his iconic thunderbolt, he commands the skies, wielding both justice and order. Zeus's presence dominates countless myths, from leading the Olympians to triumph over the Titans in the Titanomachy to his many extracurricular activities with goddesses and mortals, which gave rise to a vast lineage of gods, heroes, and legendary figures. Jupiter, much like Zeus, was the chief deity of his pantheon, reigning as the king of gods in Roman mythology. Known as the god of the sky and thunder, his name combines Deus, day, sky, and Pater, father, translating to sky father. Wielding a thunderbolt and often associated with the eagle, his sacred animal, Jupiter held dominion over the elements, ensuring both nourishing rains and powerful storms. Central to Roman religion, his worship was anchored in grand temples such as the Capitoline Temple in Rome, where he presided over law, politics, and the social order. Staying with the Romans, Summanus was the enigmatic god of nocturnal thunder, a shadowy counterpart to Jupiter's rule over daytime storms. His name, potentially derived from Summus Manium, meaning greatest of the mains, links him to spirits of the dead and the underworld, adding an eerie dimension to his domain. Worshipped during the Summinalia on June the 20th with offerings of honey cakes, he once held a prominent place in Roman worship, even having a temple near the Circus Maximus. Over time, however, his mysteries faded, leaving only whispers of his role as the master of night's storms. Taranis in Celtic mythology was a powerful god of thunder, lightning, and storms. His name, derived from the word Taranos, meaning thunder, reflects his dominion over the skies. Taranis was not merely a god of storms, he wielded a thunderbolt and carried a spoked wheel, a symbol associated with the sun and cosmic order. The Celts viewed him as both a bringer of rain and fertility, as well as a force of destruction when his storms grew fierce. His worship spread across Gaul, Britain, and Ireland, solidifying his status as a major figure in Celtic mythology, looked at with both respect and awe. Another from the A-list is Thor, the Norse god of thunder, lightning, and storms. A son of Odin, Thor was revered as a protector of both Asgard, the realm of the gods, and Midgard, the realm of humans. Known for his immense strength, he wielded the mighty Hamna Mjolnir, which not only produced thunder and lightning but also helped him in his endless battles against giants. His presence was so powerful that it was said to be felt in the thunderous clashes of the heavens, a reminder of his dominance over the elemental forces. Perkūnas is the chief thunder god in Lithuanian mythology, associated with thunder, lightning, storms, and rain. He's also linked to war, law, order, fertility, and the protection of the natural world. Often depicted wielding an axe, Perkūnas is a powerful figure who represents the forces of nature and the divine order. In Lithuanian cosmology, he serves as an enforcer of the supreme god's will, maintaining harmony between the heavens and earth. Perun is the chief god in Slavic mythology, associated with thunder, lightning, storms, rain, and war. As a fierce, bearded warrior wielding a hammer or axe, he embodies the powerful forces of nature and martial strength. Perun is linked to oak trees, which are sacred to him, symbolizing his dominion over the natural world. The conflict between Perun and Veles, the god of the underworld and chaos, is a recurring theme in Slavic mythology, representing the eternal battle between order and disorder. According to myth, Perun would battle Veles every year, with storms signifying their conflict. Gebelizes was a prominent god in Dacian mythology, associated with thunder, lightning, and rain. His name is believed to be linked to ancient sky gods, similar to the Thracian deity Zebeltheurdos. Gebelizes was often depicted as a strong, bearded man, symbolizing the power of storms. According to the ancient historian Herodotus, the Getai, an ancient group of people who lived in the region that is now Romania and parts of Bulgaria, identified Gebelizes with Zalmoxis, another major god in their pantheon. Zalmoxis was believed to be a god of the sky and the afterlife, revered for his wisdom and connection to immortality. Ukko is the supreme deity in Finnish mythology, the god of the sky, weather, harvest, and thunder. His name is derived from the Finnish word for thunder, Ukkonen, which reflects his control over storms and natural forces. Ukko wields a hammer, sword, or axe to strike lightning, and he is often seen riding a chariot across the sky, causing thunderstorms. Ukko's importance in Finnish culture is evident in festivals like Ukonjuhla, which honored him before the spread of Christianity. Indra is the king of the gods and heaven in Hindu mythology, and a god associated with the sky, lightning, thunderstorms, rains, and war. He is one of the most important deities mentioned in the Rig Veda, a collection of ancient Indian hymns and texts considered to be the oldest of the 4 Vedas, which are the foundational scriptures of Hinduism. The Rig Veda contains praises, rituals, and philosophical discussions, with Indra being one of the most frequently mentioned gods. Indra is celebrated for his victory over the Asura Vritra, a serpent-like demon who symbolized chaos and drought. By slaying Vritra, Indra brings rain and prosperity, reaffirming his role as the protector of order and the giver of life-giving rains. Leigong is the thunder god in Chinese mythology and Taoism. His primary role is to create thunder and storms, using his drum and mallet to summon these powerful forces of nature. Leigong is also a divine enforcer, punishing both mortals and evil spirits who break cosmic laws. He's particularly known for his duty to mete out justice, using his thunderous power to punish those who commit crimes in secret or disrupt the natural balance. Raijin, also known as Kaminari Sama or Raiden Sama, is the thunder god in Japanese mythology and Shinto religion. He is often portrayed with a fierce, aggressive expression, symbolizing the raw power of thunderstorms. Raijin is depicted standing atop a cloud, wielding large drums called denden daiko, that he strikes with thunderous force to create lightning and storms. The tomoe symbols, often seen on his drums, are associated with the cycles of nature and divine energy. Raijin is not just a bringer of storms, he also has a strong connection with the balance of nature and the forces of destruction. While he controls thunder and lightning, he is also seen as a protector alongside other deities who guard Japan's sacred mountains and cities. Joining Raijin in Japanese mythology is Susanoo, the god of sea and storms. He has a wild, untamed appearance reflecting his tempestuous nature. Susanoo is known for his impulsive behavior and powerful presence embodying the unpredictable forces of nature. His myths showcase both his destructive tendencies and heroic deeds, such as the famous legend where he slays the 8-headed serpent, Yamata no Orochi. Chaac is the rain god in Maya mythology, revered for his control over rain, thunder, and lightning. He wields a lightning axe which he uses to strike clouds, causing thunder and rain to fall upon the earth. Chaac's role was vital to the agricultural cycle, as the Maya believed his rains were essential for crop growth and survival, particularly for the growth of maize, which was central to their diet. He is also associated with the 4 cardinal directions, each representing a different aspect of his deity, highlighting his widespread influence across the Maya world. Chaac's power was not only linked to fertility and agriculture, but also to the well-being of people, as his storms were seen as both a blessing and a sign of divine wrath, depending on how they were perceived. Inca god Apparel is associated with lightning, thunder, and storms. He was regarded as a powerful deity who controlled the forces of nature, particularly the storms that brought both destruction and fertility. Apparel played a significant role in Incan religious practices, particularly in rituals intended to appease the gods and ensure agricultural prosperity. He was also seen as the chief priest of the lunar god, Koniraya, which linked him to the cycles of the moon and its influence on fertility. His worship included the creation of statues placed atop mountaintops. Collier is the rain god and thunder god in Zapotec mythology, responsible for bringing the vital rains that nourish the crops of the people. As a deity of storms, he controls both thunder and lightning, using his power to create thunderclaps that announce the arrival of rain. He's also central to the agricultural cycle, with the Zapotecs believing that his storms not only brought rain but also fertilized the land, ensuring the survival of their crops. Collier's control over the weather and his ability to unleash lightning made him a powerful and revered figure, as his presence was both feared and celebrated for its ability to bring life and destruction in equal measure. Tlaloc is the Aztec god of rain, water, and fertility, and is strongly associated with thunder and lightning. As a thunder god, Tlaloc controlled the storms that brought rain to the earth, essential for the growth of crops. His thunderous roars were believed to be the sound of his fury, and lightning was seen as a tool he used to strike down those who angered him. Tlaloc's storms could bring both life and destruction. His rain nourished crops but also had the power to flood and devastate. His role was central in Aztec society, as his blessings were crucial for agricultural prosperity. Tupã is the supreme deity in Guarani mythology, revered as the creator of the universe, humanity, and the spirits of good and evil. He is considered the creator of light, with his residence being the sun. Tupã is associated with the sun, fire, and thunder, embodying the transformative power of fire and its role in human civilization. His role was vital to the agricultural cycle, as the Guarani believed that his rains were essential for crop growth and survival. Tupã's influence extended into divination practices, where he was believed to communicate divine will through omens observed in weather patterns. Set, in Egyptian mythology, is the god of chaos, storms, and the desert. His storms were often viewed as violent and disruptive forces, symbolizing his dominion over disorder and destruction. He was linked to thunder and the tempestuous aspects of nature, where his power could tear through the land and sky. However, despite his chaotic nature, Set played a vital role in maintaining a cosmic balance. He was instrumental in protecting the sun god Ra from the serpent Apep, who represented primordial chaos. Baal is the god of storms, thunder, and rain in Canaanite mythology. His name means Lord or Master, reflecting his power over the natural world. Baal's main role was to bring rain, which was crucial for agriculture in the dry lands of the Levant. He controlled thunderstorms and lightning and was often shown holding a thunderbolt. In the Baal cycle, an ancient set of myths, Baal battles other gods like Yam, the sea god, and Mot, the god of death, to maintain balance in the world. Baal is also linked to fertility and the protection of cities. His worship included rituals and festivals, making him a key figure in daily life. Shango, the Yoruba god of thunder, lightning, fire, and justice, is one of the most powerful and revered deities in Yoruba mythology. Once the third king of the Oyo kingdom in southwestern Nigeria, Shango was known for his fierce leadership and remarkable strength. After his death, he was transformed into a divine figure and became a central part of Yoruba religion. Shango is often shown wielding a double-headed axe, a symbol of swift and balanced justice. His influence stretches beyond Africa, with his worship continuing in the Americas. Alongside Shango is his wife Oya, goddess of winds, storms, and transformation. Together they form a powerful divine pair, with Oya sharing control over thunder, lightning, and storms. Oya's storms are believed to bring both destruction and renewal, as she summons thunderous winds that clear the path for change. Their union represents a balance of chaotic power, with Oya's fierce storms complementing Shango's thunderous strength. Zevioso is the god of thunder and justice in Dahomey mythology. He is the twin brother of Gun, another thunder god, and the son of Mawu and Lisa, the creator deities in Dahomey belief. Zevioso's role as a thunder god connects him to the enforcement of order and fairness, with his thunderbolt symbolizing his power to punish wrongdoers. His worship involved rituals that called upon his presence to ensure justice. Gun, Zevioso's twin brother, as just mentioned, is the god of thunder and also war in Dahomey mythology. While Zevioso represents justice and order, Gun embodies the destructive force of thunder, often linked to conflict and power. His thunderbolts are symbols of his ability to bring both chaos and protection, reflecting his role in war as a force of both destruction and guardianship. Rituals dedicated to Gun often involve invoking his power to secure victory in battle and ensure the safety of the people. Haikili is the Hawaiian god of thunder, known for his wisdom and power over storms. His name translates to thunder in Hawaiian, reflecting his dominion over the skies. Haikili's role was vital to the agricultural cycle, as the Hawaiians believed his rains were essential for crop growth and survival. He was also associated with the creation of beauty in the world, such as trees, greenery, fish, and wildlife, as well as clouds and weather. Te Uira is a deity in Maori mythology who personifies lightning, one of the key forces of nature. He's considered an atua, god, associated with thunder and lightning, representing the raw power of the storm. Te Uira's connection to lightning is essential as he's believed to control the thunderous displays that accompany the stormy weather. His lineage is also significant. His child, Te Kanapu, represents the lightning, and he is the grandparent of Whaitiri, another deity associated with thunder and lightning. This familial connection highlights the deep importance of storm deities in Maori cosmology and their role in shaping the natural world. As we end our journey into the thunder gods of mythology, we've explored the powerful deities who command the storms and shape the skies. From the gods who wield lightning to those who strike fear into the hearts of mortals, each thunder god offers a glimpse into the forces of nature that have both fascinated and terrified humanity for centuries. These legends remind us of the primal connection between mankind and the elements.